We have to interact with many people in our daily life. Sometimes it also happens that another person's idea and decisions affect our lives. The source of every activity of man is his mind. The human mind is part of the body that controls movement, speech, thoughts, and the whole body. We feel hunger or not, pain somewhere or not, whether we like a person or dislike it, it is decided by the mind. So, friends, think about how it would be if we could read a person's mind. We could be able to know what he is thinking at that moment or what will be his next step. And we could transfer any thought or idea from ourselves to another mind.
For example, assume that you can control a person's mind in a business meeting. Is it possible to read and control the mind in this way? Can we transfer our thoughts into someone's mind? Let us know about it. Simple mind reading methods, friends. In simple words, reading another mind or knowing what is going on in his mind, even though the person has not expressed them to you, is called mind reading. Let's learn about mind reading methods that don't require much practice. For this, you have to be a little focused. According to psychology, if you want someone to tell you about them, you should start mentioning their weak points. While expressing sympathy, they start saying things that cause them pain and suffering. It could be any childhood incident, a phobia, or any insecurity. When you mention these things, he may start talking to you about it openly and begin to share his feelings with you. Now it's up to you. You can turn the conversation in any direction you want.
Speak less yourself and let the next person speak. Similarly, if you want to know what a person is thinking at a particular time, you need to put yourself in that person's position and think. That is, think about what you would do in that position. You may think of doing what that person thinks. So many secrets are hidden in body language. What is going on in one's mind is reflected in one's attitude, behavior, style of speaking, and actions. But for that, you have to be very careful. It is generally assumed that someone will look away from you if a person lies. But friends, this thing has become so old now that liars specially maintain eye contact with you. Some appear to be overconfident so as not to get caught.
If someone sits with his face towards you while talking to you, he wants to talk to you. If someone is looking elsewhere during a conversation and their posture is not even directed at you, it's a sign that they don't want to talk to you. If your friend avoids eye contact, he probably hides something from you. If you feel like this, start asking your friend about random things. By doing this, it becomes difficult to hide that for a long time, and then he tells it. These were methods for which you neither had to practice much nor learn much. Let us now mention the technique which require more effort. But with this, you can read a person's mind up to 100%, and you can also control his mind to some extent by transferring a thought into his mind. Hypnotize, friends. Every human being has three mental states. These are the conscious state, subconscious state, and unconscious state.
The state of consciousness is that when a person has control over his mind, he is fully aware of what he is doing and saying. Your memories are stored in the subconscious state, like your first day of school, your first job, and everything you remember. Dreams also occur in the subconscious state. At the same time, the third and deepest mind is unconscious. That is those memories that are buried deep inside you and you have forgotten them. However, they cause insecurities, fear, phobias, etc. In hypnotism, our target is to access the same mental state of the human being. Experts reach your unconscious through different techniques, and you don't even know what you are saying or doing.
You lose all control and you go into a trance. The first step in hypnotizing someone is to gain basic information about them. In hypnotism, people are divided into different groups according to their characteristics. Some people are earth, some fire, some air or water. To hypnotize someone, you must give him a chance to speak. Listen to him. When he stops talking, he immediately starts talking about another topic. Mention to him the same thing he is talking about with you. Repeat their words. This will make him feel you are listening carefully and he will share more things with you. In the same way, friends, everyone is happy to hear good things about themselves. That's why flattery is an important step to hypnotize. For example, you can say that you are a very hardworking, friendly, loyal, positive, kind, truthful, and trustworthy. Or even like that, you are very helpful, but people don't value you, or that you are great, but people use you that way. Friends, the next person will start to trust you and you will help them reach their unconscious.
Another technique used to hypnotize someone is called the Barnum. In this, you say something to a person, check their reaction, and then carry on the conversation according to that reaction. For example, you tell someone that you dream a lot. Now, this could seem good or bad to that person. Please assume that the person feels bad about it. You can tell by the expression on his face. So you immediately say, but you don't let these dreams of yours become an obstacle in your practical world. You live in a world of reality. Similarly, friends, and the age of a person play an important role in how to hypnotize him. Eye contact with someone with a particular gaze can also hypnotize them. You may have also seen these black and white pictures and they also hypnotize you. However, friends, these are only a few methods. Apart from this, many unethical and wrong methods are also used with the wrong purpose.
These methods were also used for theft and looting. Telepathy, transmitting a thought from one person's mind to another, is called telepathy. The one who sent this idea is called sender, while the other who received is called the receiver. In this, the receiver doesn't make guesses, but the receiver picks the same idea or thought going on in the sender's mind. It requires a lot of focus and practice. Scientific opinion about telepathy is that this ability is more common in animals. For example, your pet cannot understand human language but still understand your gestures and words. And without speaking, he would also explain this point to you. This is called telepathic communication. While scientifically, there are different opinions about telepathy among humans. Some scientists do not accept it at all, but according to some, telepathy is possible.
Friends, telepathy is very old and dates back to ancient Greece and Egypt. These people believe that there is a power that communicates through dreams in a person's sleep. A British researcher first used the word telepathy in the 19th century. The word tele is for distance and the word pathy is for feelings or thoughts. Even today, many people are seen on YouTube etc. claiming to be telepathy experts. As you may have seen many people doing card tricks in talent hunt programs on television or the internet. These people ask a person to choose a card and then tells himself which card he picked.
By the way, friends, most people use some tricks in this way, but they claim they have done it through telepathy. Similarly, you may have seen some people guessing what word someone is thinking of. However, this is also a fraud. Nowadays, scientists are also doing various experiments regarding telepathy in which they are trying to make telepathy possible for humans with the help of modern technology. In this, the electrical signal of one particular idea or thought from one person's brain will be transmitted to another person's brain with the help of an external device. Whether it will be possible or not, we have to wait. With the development of technology, new inventions are being made to read and understand the human mind.
One such example is Neuralink. In 2016, Elon Musk, the most popular billionaire of the era, launched it. The company aimed to develop chips to understand brain signals and transmit them to an electronic device. Once this chip is installed in the human brain, you won't have to use your hands to use your phone. All you have to do is to open YouTube and this Neuralink chip understands that signal and YouTube will open on the mobile. You will be able to use other electronic devices with just your thoughts. Friends, this chip is already ready, but it is currently in the trial stage. Concluding remarks, friends, every person cannot guess what the person they are talking to is thinking at that moment. But it is not called mind reading. In mind reading, we use psychological techniques that enhance our ability or instinct. These techniques are mentioned in this video.
Scientific opinion is also the same. We can improve our mind reading skills in various ways. However, some people use deception and tricks to claim they can read your mind or have special powers. But some people have this talent. Uri Geller was an Israeli mind reader who showed his talent in various programs on TV channels in the 1970s and caught people's attention. History is full of more interesting characters like that. Russia's most infamous man, Rasputin, used to hypnotize naive people and escape being killed many times using it. It is possible that in the future, technology will make it easier to read and control the human mind.
Do you also have the ability to read someone's mind, or do you want to learn this skill? Let us know in the comments.
That's it for today.
Bye for now.